of the Ontario Provincial Police are advising that the missing 16-year-old female in Orangeville has been located and is safe. Thank you to our community members for their assistance in this matter.
On a typical Saturday morning, schoolyards across the country transform into temporary carnivals. While children focus on the inflating vinyl of a bouncy castle, the volunteer organizers focus on a different number, the total money needed by 4 o'clock to keep their school programs running. These organizers face a specific challenge. They need to attract families who are already exhausted from a long work week, and they have to do it without making the afternoon feel like a series of financial transactions. If the event feels too expensive, parents stay home. But if the event doesn't generate enough revenue, the school council budget remains empty, and the volunteers' efforts are wasted. This flyer for the Macville School Council Fun Fair is a direct response to that challenge. By looking closely at how the information is presented, we can see the specific strategy used to manage the flow of people and money through the event. Understanding how these small-scale economies are structured is what separates a disorganized afternoon from an event that successfully funds a school's entire yearly calendar. The event operates on a freemium model. In this setup, the parents aren't the primary users of the attractions. They are the drivers who bring the actual consumers, their children, to the gate. The flyer highlights the first step of this strategy. Admission for adults and toddlers is free. This removes the initial financial barrier that might prevent a family from showing up in the first place. By eliminating the entry fee for parents, the organizers remove what is essentially a supervision tax. Parents can walk into the schoolyard without paying a cover charge just to watch their kids play, which helps maximize the total number of people on site. Once the family is through the gate, the event shifts to a system designed to reduce transaction friction. Instead of having parents reach for their wallets at every individual booth, the fair uses a flat-rate access model. The flyer shows the $10 bracelet. Bundling the bouncy obstacles, magic show, games, and face painting creates high perceived value. Parents secure an entire afternoon of entertainment. Operationally, this simplifies things for volunteers. Rather than handling cash, they only look for the bracelet. Paying $10 up front provides the parent with immediate relief from further requests for money at the main attractions, while ensuring the school secures its base revenue right at the start. With the children occupied by the activities included in their bracelets, the event opens up a second, internal market designed specifically for the adults. The flyer notes that food is purchased with tickets, priced at $1 each. This creates a separate currency within the fair, making the act of buying a snack feel less like spending real money and more like participating in the event. This secondary market is where the true margin of the fundraiser is often found, in the areas where parents spend money while their children are playing. The flyer prepares adults for these higher value transactions by including a specific reminder at the bottom: please bring cash for vendors and silent auction. This creates two distinct flows within the schoolyard. The child's loop keeps kids busy with the activities they already paid for, which frees up the parents to spend time browsing the silent auction and vendor tables. To maximize the profit, the flyer states that the entry is cash only. This policy eliminates credit card processing fees, ensuring that the school keeps every cent of the money collected. The design of the fair effectively separates the person using the service, the child, from the person with the buying power, the parent, and places each of them in a space optimized for their specific role. The Macville strategy is built on 3 clear pillars: removing the entry cost for parents, creating a simple bundle for children, and establishing high-value adult revenue streams. On the surface, the flyer uses cheerful graphics like popcorn and circus tents to set a friendly tone. But underneath those images is a logical system for managing a complex local event. The system works because it aligns the interests of everyone involved. Children get a variety of activities, parents get a predictable cost, and the school council reaches its financial goals. These principles of behavioral economics, mapping out how a user moves through an experience, are used by neighborhood organizers just as much as by major corporations. The next time you see a flyer for a local fundraiser, look past the clip art and the balloons. You can start to see the logistical decisions that make the event possible. Some of the most effective economic designs don't look like professional data sets. They look like a Saturday afternoon at a fun fair.
Welcome to Business Matters. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jessie.
We'll break down what's happening with business in Caledon.
This week, we're diving into how AI is not replacing jobs, but reshaping them, automating routine tasks while creating new opportunities.
Exactly. It's more about transforming skills than losing work, and the data shows demand is growing for creativity, problem-solving, and human-AI collaboration.